Ukraine's tumultuous history is marked by its complex relationship with Russia. Once part of the Soviet Union, Ukraine gained its independence in 1991 after the USSR dissolved, yet lingering ties and old tensions continued. Post-Soviet relations between the two nations remained intricate, influenced by issues of energy dependence and political sway. The situation took a critical turn in 2014 with the Euromaidan protests. Driven by a desire for closer ties with Europe, Ukrainians rose against the then-President Yanukovych, who had a pro-Russian orientation. Yanukovych's ousting led Russia to annex Crimea in March 2014, justifying its actions as a move to protect Russian-speaking populations, a rationale that faced international censure. Simultaneously, pro-Russian separatists, backed by Russia, seized parts of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, igniting prolonged conflict in eastern Ukraine. By late 2021, the geopolitical strain intensified as Russia amassed troops near Ukraine's borders, opposing NATO's expansion and Ukraine's aspirations to join NATO and the EU. On February 24, 2022, Russia initiated a sweeping invasion of Ukraine, citing unfounded claims of demilitarization and denazification. The assault covered multiple cities, including Kyiv, and drew swift global condemnation. Western nations imposed severe economic sanctions on Russia and extended robust military and humanitarian aid to Ukraine. The humanitarian toll has been staggering. Thousands of civilians have been killed or injured, with extensive damage to infrastructure, homes, and medical facilities. A massive refugee crisis ensued, with millions fleeing internally and to neighboring countries, marking Europe's biggest refugee wave since World War II. Despite early aggressive advances, Russian forces encountered fierce Ukrainian resistance, bolstered by Western support, resulting in a protracted war of attrition and significant casualties on both fronts. As the war continues, territorial control remains fluid, with both Russian seizures and Ukrainian counteroffensives. The conflict has significant geopolitical ramifications. The divide between Russia and Western nations has deepened, reminiscent of Cold War tensions. China's cautious stance highlights its balancing act between strategic ties with Russia and economic interests with the West. The economic repercussions are global. Sanctions have battered Russia's finance, energy, and key industries, while the war has disrupted global supply chains, particularly in energy and food, leading to higher prices and instability. NATO has found renewed purpose, enhancing military readiness in Eastern Europe and driving member states to boost defense spending. The future remains uncertain. Diplomatic efforts for peace have made little progress amidst the complex issues of territorial disputes, security assurances, and regional autonomy. Meanwhile, Ukraine faces a daunting post-war reconstruction task that will require vast international support. Ensuring long-term stability will depend on political reforms, economic recovery, and societal healing.